folks, welcome to Sports Focus. I'm your host, John McNeil. With me, you have Kevin Civils, and Mr. McIntosh is on assignment. Now, we have a lot to get into. We have NBA playoffs. We got, that's deep because the finals about to go on.
Thursday.
That's right. June 2nd is the start of finals. First, I want to give you guys my weekly announcement. KidsBowlFree.com. Go on there and sign your family up. And don't forget the children. $24.99 for the family pack. Kids get 2 free games. So please take advantage of that because you can get in out of this heat and get in some good bowling. You should try bowling, brother.
I can bowl.
You can bowl? Bowl. I like it, bowl. Now, before we get into the playoffs, I have to touch on this gorilla incident. You see how thick my man is, and they gonna kill him. I understand why they had to do it, but damn it, man.
He had to kill the man.
All this, I get it. They had to. To save the child, they had to do it.
Mm-hmm. Where was the parents?
Okay, you Facebook people, you Twitter people, get back at me and let me know because I haven't heard this explanation yet.
Where were the parents?
I haven't heard how did the child get into the gorilla thing. You know, how, why, where was the parent, where was the mother?
Was the gorilla hitting the child?
No. But from all this chatter that was going up top, if you see the video, all this noise that was disrupting the gorilla, and you know the gorilla looked like he was protecting the child. So
right,
he's
because
like,
his instinct is to protect the little one.
Yeah, and he sees or hears all this, and he's like, okay, you know, but they couldn't tranquilize him because you figure tranquilizer is not going to knock him out instant. Right. So if the child is right there, the gorilla could have whatever. So I mean, my thing is, I want to know. Stop talking about, because all this other stuff is coming about. Stop talking about the father and the record, the past, and how did that kid get into that pit?
That's right.
How come the Cincinnati Zoo ain't saying, well, we dropped the ball? And how come nobody saw this?
My thing is, you could have distracted the gorilla from the baby. Tranquilized him that way. Get him to you while somebody go get the baby. You just have to move quick.
Well, obviously, you know, and I hear they're getting a petition to charge the mother. She should be held accountable.
For child neglect. Yes, you let that child get into a. That's a big. No man.
That just like that.
Sneeze.
That's a silverback.
Yeah.
Kill the silverback. Damn. I know they ain't had nothing to do with sports, but I had to. That's just something.
That's a big boy.
Yeah, you know. Just one of them senseless things like why but I get it, but
he's a protector. He was going to protect the child.
He was protecting that baby. There's been other times when kids falling. How are these kids falling out of stuff? Stop that. You know you got babies walking them. Stop letting them walk all over the place and be like, oh look. Come on, man.
You had to climb a fence to get in.
Where's the investigation on that? Come on, man.
Somebody wanted one of those TV shows, and so they put their child inside there thinking they're going to be on TV.
Go on, little Reginald, go. We going to be famous. Okay.
Yeah.
I hope not. All right. It's a wonderful time especially this time of the year because you got 2 championships chase going on. You got the Stanley Cup Finals.
Yes.
Pittsburgh and San Jose, they making their first trip to the finals.
Yeah, and Pittsburgh going to do.
And Pittsburgh, I think Pittsburgh going to take them.
I think so.
I think they're going to take them. So, the game is on channel 30. So, if any hockey fans out there, check that out. Now, let's get into first the Eastern Conference Final and how decisively LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers ended this.
I don't know what happened to Toronto.
But you know Toronto. They're not on the level of Cleveland.
Well,
no one on that East is on the level.
You battled them all year for that number 1 spot. And you got the number 2 spot.
They playing in the East. That's all I can say. They're in the Eastern Conference, and everyone knows that the Eastern Conference is not that strong as the West. So Cleveland did what they had to do. They won, and they're in the finals. LeBron James, 6 years straight in the finals. I think in today's game, because the last group of players to do that was the 50s and 60s Celtics.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, what he's doing is something amazing. Even though, he's getting on a team and they're pretty much putting, like he did in Miami, putting these pieces together of all-stars and all that. That's LeBron's thing. That was your thing against him when he went to Miami the first time. But, yeah, I mean, if you want to win, you want to win. The thing is to win. I mean, can't hate him for that.
Biggest thing is the games back in the day, I guess the talent was more diverse. It was pushed around a lot. So you got a lot of battles to get to the finals, whereas it wasn't just always a straight and sure shot for one team.
Well, Cleveland, and then we move on to the West. This was an awesome series.
Yes, it was.
3-1. I haven't seen it since '81, and I was a little itty bitty thing. The Celtics and the Sixers.
Mo Cheeks was telling them that they got laxed, and Bird and company just went through them, and that's what happened.
Very good. If any of my old school people remember the Sixers, late '70s, early '80s to like '84, that's when they pretty much stopped. That was a very good team.
Yes, it was.
The Sixers, they was pretty much the only one in that decade. Who else won a championship that decade besides the Celtics and Lakers?
Houston.
The Sixers. And
Houston didn't win.
No, they didn't. They won in the '90s.
Yeah.
But who else won in the '80s besides the Lakers and the Celtics? The Sixers. It was another team that won a championship during that time. But but Sixers represented the Eastern Conference a lot during that period. So that was a good team, and they lost. But Oklahoma City, they dropped the ball.
I don't know about that. That's just ridiculous.
Where's Kevin Durant gonna go now?
Durant gonna go to L.A.
The Lakers or the Clippers?
The Lakers.
Oh, no. What, for the money?
Mm-hmm.
Cause he don't want to win a ring.
He ain't gonna go home to go to D.C.
He's gonna go where he think he can win a championship.
He gonna go where they're gonna build a team around him where he don't have to worry about Mr. Westbrook.
Then that's for the organization to get a point guard and move Westbrook to shooting guard, because it's obvious that Westbrook is not a good point guard. He's making too many damn mistakes down the stretch. Now, when it's a blowout, he's awesome, but when it's tight, he's killing Durant. And Durant he's not that dog that's gonna say, okay, just like when it was getting on at 3 minutes to go, give me the ball. Just give me the ball. And I hate that. We would never see another Dominique and Bird battle.
No.
We will never see that again. Anybody that remembers Dominique and Bird, playoff game,
Wilkins.
They basically, each other was trading baskets going back and forth. It was the most amazing. It was like watching Hagler and Leonard. And Hagler and Hearns.
Yes.
That fight. Hagler and Hearns. Anybody remember watching that fight?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
They were going blow for blow.
But I feel bad for Durant, and I don't know what's up. If he stays at home, especially with Westbrook,
they're gonna have to throw some money this way. But I think he's gonna end up
a lot of money. But I think he's gonna make the right decision. That's good for him. Now, the real superstar of the Western Conference Final for my money is Klay Thompson,
because he carried the team.
He carried the team. He got them to that point, and then of course, Curry did his thing. But I think Klay, without question.
Now that's why I say when MVP is always popularity.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked people at work, could they win over 50 games without Steph? Yes, they could. Without him, I don't think so.
That'll be that's
because he was always the one that made sure that they stayed in it in the third and kept them in reach in the fourth.
I think Steph could do it, but it's always good to have that nice luxury of having a Klay Thompson to be like, damn, you got two guys that can really You know, game 7, he hit 6, Curry hit 7. I mean, it was ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
So and Steph, I got issues with Steph.
A lot of people have issues with Steph because he don't play defense.
And I get what he does for the Golden State team, but I hate that lazy play that, you know, when he dribbling up the court. How come nobody checks him? You know, he lets the ball just bounce up the court, and he does that lazy pass. You know, he doesn't zip the ball. He just... How come nobody just pressure?
It's going to be interesting to see.
Now, you was trying to say that they're going to run out of gas. I don't think they're not going to run out of gas. My thing is,
they ran out of gas. It's just the Thunder ran out of more gas.
Oh. So are you thinking they're going to run out of gas in the finals? Or
there's only one reason why I would think that they're going to win, because I really don't think Kyrie Irving got what it takes to stop him.
I think Kyrie Irving probably going to get hurt. Something's going to happen, and he's going to get hurt.
I really don't think. But the thing is, even though they think he's the forgotten guy, the key to this one will be Kevin Love.
Kevin Love.
They don't have a dominant big man to slow him down once he's down in the block. Green, yeah. But when Kevin is on and he can go out and shoot the 3, and he can open up that bottom for everybody. He proved it in the conference, in the Eastern Conference Finals. He was zipping that 3 ball in. What you gonna do?
One last thing on Curry. If basketball team is what 10, 15 players all time. If you was putting a team together, would Steph be on your team?
No.
No? I would.
I wouldn't.
I would put, if I had 15 players, I would put Steph on that team for the simple fact, if we're playing in today's 2016 game, you have to account for that 3-pointer.
Let's go back. In the bullcrap rules era, because that's what it is.
Yeah. Okay.
In this era, because the rules are crappy. That allow that stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm saying, but the 3-point shot was back then. Mm-hmm. So there's nobody that could shoot the 3 like him.
Like I told someone before, today's rules with Reggie Miller back then, he don't catch Reggie.
Well, I don't know.
I don't think so.
The man could shoot.
The man could shoot, but so could Reggie.
Well, we got the finals. Quick thoughts about the you got the Cavs big 3, and you got the Warriors big 3. Which big 3 is going to come out on top?
The biggest thing would be the player Kevin Love.
The Love in this battle. I know for me, the Cleveland side, I think it should be Irving. I think is going to be a key factor. Mm-hmm. And for Golden State, it's been like this the whole time. If Curry does what Curry does, they win. He does what he did in Game 3, Game 1, Game 4, and a little bit in Game 6. They're not going to win.
Here's my thing. When he was off during last year's final, Klay Thompson always kept him in it.
Yep.
So I don't think it's his play. I think it's going to be Klay, because if Klay stumbles,
Klay keeps him close. Curry puts him over the top.
Yeah, but you have to have the person to keep him close.
You have to, have Klay. But I think Curry, if Curry starts off doing what he's doing, I don't think they could pretty much.
I don't think they will run. I don't think that Cleveland is going to try to run with him. They're going to beat him up, because him and Kevin Love down in the block, physical play, not that finesse crap.
Yeah,
that's what got Durant and them so far. The physical play, and they got away from it.
OKC showed that. You put Adams, you put them big boys down there, athletic big boys.
Yes.
You keep them down there, that's going to slow them down. So it should be an interesting series. Cleveland and the Warriors. We're going to see if the Warriors can repeat. Folks, thank you very much for joining. Thank you, Mr. Sibbles. Peace.